Today is March 17th, 2024. Okay. Yesterday was the 16th. Um, a lot yesterday. Um, I had went to the mall. Um, and while I was at the mall, during the case in 18, 19 and on, there was an older African American man, okay, 50 plus. He said he worked for Michelle, hired henchmen, had big African American men that worked for him. Okay. They're just a bunch of big cartel guys. They're nobodies. I was talking to somebody where I always joke that there's a case of the two pimps and the prostitute. Somebody said, "Are you sure Michelle wasn't a pimp?" I said, "I never thought of it that way because she had people working for her, and that she wasn't one of the pimps." Okay? It's a drug cartel. I seen that idiot, and I could see him off in the distance talking. And he said, "I see her." He said, "I already have it set up. Da, 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 da. And they know they'll get sued if they say something. But I already got it set up." He don't got nothing set up, bitch. He's bullshitting everybody. He's a hired henchman for a prostitute. He don't have anything set up. He's fucking lying to you. He's fucking lying to you. Okay? I'm walking around. Okay? At one point, there was a guy behind me. And I had talked about where Katie left threats in the mall with Sarah, her old manager, co-worker. 3 people. When I called the FBI hotline, I told them the 3 witnesses of that church saying that it was them trying to have me killed. Dave and I talked about it on tape. Okay. She was still bragging they were trying to have me killed. December 18th, January 19th, even the drug cartels who showed up at the mall were saying, "She better stop telling everybody that it's them trying to have her killed. She needs to stop admitting to everybody that it's them and bragging." Okay? Well, I heard this guy. I didn't realize they were leaving threats in the mall that was them. Then who the fuck are you? Okay? Right. Now, I heard some girls talking tonight outside a movie theater, right? Laughing. Some guy's been having all us watch her. Said he likes her. Too afraid to meet her. We've been telling him he needs to step up and meet her. And he's been too afraid. He's been paying everybody to watch her. He doesn't want to meet me, you stupid idiots. They made up that scenario in the 18. There's a guy that likes her. He's too afraid to meet her. He's not afraid to meet me. If he liked and he likes her, okay? He doesn't like me, you stupid idiots. He doesn't like me. If he liked me, he would have got me the hell out of here 5 years ago and hit me. There's a man trying to sell me to those Iraqis, the Kingsmen from Texas. And I bet it's him. And I bet he's running the same scam on other people trying to sell them too. Having other people keep an eye on him and watch him. Do we understand? It's a human trafficking scam. They're scamming you idiots into helping keep an eye on their victims that they're getting ready to have murdered. Do you understand? You're falling for a scam. Huh? Oh, the one guy I went out with is a retired sheriff, okay? Not the one that pulled my hair and threatened to rape me. This is a whole different guy, okay? Went out to eat with a retired sheriff, okay? I was telling him of their stupid scam of that psycho bitch having her brother kick in the door, stalked me. I told him about all the symptoms I had of the being drug, being raped. He said, you know, those bruises was defense marks. You wouldn't have had bruises. You were trying to fight them off. And those were defense marks. Where you, under drugs, you were still trying to fight them off. And I said, no, but I told him how they made fun of that Agent John. He said, nobody could fall for that scam. I was, Roofie Confessions, you are sleepwalking. He said, in photoshopping and washing in the other room, done by the drug cartel. Nobody's that stupid. Nobody would fall for it. He's a retired sheriff. Nobody would fall for it. These people have nothing admissible. When you break it down to who did it, and he said that girl sounds like a psycho bitch or psycho, and it shows her mental, that she's mental, having you stalked. When you start looking at these people, oh, another thing, girls were complaining in the bathroom at the mall. Nobody say a word to her. We all found out it's an extortion ring that did it to her. And the stuff they did to her, nobody say a word. And they were talking about that church hiring them. They all know that church hired that extortion ring. They should have been arrested the first day. Nobody could fall for it. You think about it. A drug cartel breaking in, drugging you up and telling you to say something stupid. They're stalking you like you don't have any rights. Photoshopping, washing, then laughing at everybody for falling for Roofie Confessions and photoshopping and washing in a sextortion scheme. No federal agent could fall for that. No one's allowed in your home. Oh, he even told me that nobody was allowed in my home until that protected custody case. He even said that. Nobody was allowed in my home. So where that idiot older African American man that's a hitman for Michelle showing up and saying he's got it set up, does he have anything set up or is he jack shit? He's jack shit. He's a nobody. When you realize all these people are nobodies, they're not attorneys, they're not police, it's not the judges. It's a fucking drug cartel lying to all you dumbass people. And you're falling for a big drug scam. How many times have they even told you it was a drug scam? How many times have they photoshopped everything, drugged everything, they made everything up on me? How many times do they have, and then they laugh at the feds for falling for it, laughing at you people for falling for it, and publicly mock everybody because you're that fucking stupid. You know, I went and I watched a movie tonight at the theater, and they had this thing of this Jewish guy, or this one guy trying to get the Jewish children out before the Nazis invaded. And he was trying to move them over to England. And the things he had to do to get the children out of there. Okay. And he had to go to regular people. And, you know, at first they said, how can they start? He said, regular people are going to make something happen. And there he's going on about it. And he said, it's just going to take, regular people are going to make this happen. And, he said, you wait, we'll go to them and they'll step forward. And they did. And he saved 660 something lives. And they almost got another 250 out before they took over. He tried. And, as an older man, survivor's remorse is real. You look at people that lose family members and you wonder why you're alive. Even if you've been hurt really bad, why are you alive? It's real. And, that's one of the things is why I said to him, you couldn't save them all. You gotta let it go. I try to get people help over and over again. I know what these bastards can do. And they're killing people. And that agent couldn't have stopped all those hundreds of drug traders here. I know that. But if he would have arrested Dave, Katie, for leaving the threats in the wall, if he would have arrested these people for saying they were in my home, drug and raping me, and he would have hit me, they would have had to go somewhere else. Because they knew their scam wouldn't work here. And I know they got thousands of them that were connected into him, and hundreds and hundreds out of Ohio that showed up here. And I know they're in jail. But it took years and thousands died. And I know he can't. He couldn't stop all of them. I know that. But if he would have arrested the riffraff, maybe they would have went somewhere else. Maybe they would have went somewhere else. And those people be alive. But it's a what if. But that's survivor's remorse is real. I look at family members, victims. I cry for them. It's like I'm so sorry. And my ex-husband being messed up and the people that were killing people. It's like, my God, what have you done? What have you done? What have you done? August 30th, 23 at Fred Martin, the one guy showed up. He said, I'm here to watch. Her ex-husband's part of a serial killing group. She part of it? No. They haven't tortured her. I see them. That's why we keep an eye on them. That agent should have hit me. The post-traumatic syndrome is very real. Watching part of that guy trying to get those children away from the Nazis and different things, and he would go swimming and he'd have his flashbacks. Get out, shake it off. It's like vomiting. It's like vomiting all the horror. It's real. And then you gotta shut it off. And gunshot, almost being shot in the head driving a torture knife. See, to me, I think they need to make Agent John and Agent Will watch the protected custody case they created. Make them watch them torture me. Make them watch human trafficking me. Make them watch crushing my skull, almost shooting me driving. The gunshot night where they said they killed two. The 6 stalkers coming at me. I'm in my 50s. They should have hit me. I am not an agent. They should have hit me. I think they should have to watch what they made me look through. And the police all have it on tapes. Protected home custody for an FBI informant. Everybody that has a look, where that guy said ordinary people can step forward, do something extraordinary. Go online and report. They'll never call you. Department of Justice submit a complaint. Get the login. I'm sure they already have it. And if you know who Michelle is, or any of these referrals, and if you know who that guy is that is having you watch me, and he's telling you he likes me and he's too afraid to meet me, he's probably the one that's trying to sell me that Iraqi to have me murdered. They've been telling that lie for 5 years, so they have people watch me. And you're stupid enough to fall for it. If he liked me, he would have got me out of here. It's one of their scams so that they can control people. You know, I'm walking around the mall. I'm looking at Middle Eastern men, big ones, in cotton shorts and regular shirts. Ohioans do not wear those. Maybe if you're on the tennis court, not in the mall. They have jeans, they have khaki shorts, dress shorts. They don't wear cotton like girl shorts. You know who wears those? The ones I usually see are the ones with the prostitutes with the men. They were walking around staring at people in Belgium, like 2 or 3 of them, different areas, staring at people. They may want to beef up the security. Because if those men are in there just even eyeing out anybody they may want to steal, need to be like Walmart, where they were putting twist ties on people's cars and trying to pull up and grab them. You may want to beef up security. They now have people a security guard drive around a parking lot all the time. And you know what it did? They went somewhere else. They went somewhere else, and that shit stopped. Because sometimes you just have to make them go somewhere else. I'm gonna upload this, and people need to stop being stupid. Because, like I said, I went to the Portage County Sheriff's in a recorded room. A sheriff told me that they had no idea what these people were saying they did. And it was none of their sheriffs in my home outside that protective light case with statements. That would be illegal. They weren't in my home or nobody else's home. That would be illegal, nor did they have knowledge of anybody being in my home outside of protective case statements. That would be illegal. And they couldn't look or listen. It's the Fourth Amendment. Now, if there's a rogue sheriff up there working with the drug cartel, drug beating, raping victims, selling kitty porn, huh? And photoshopping things on his own in the Sextortion Act, they don't want him because he's dangerous. Dave told Danny he hired Pete on his own, and Pete's Alex in a beard. And it's that gay. Him telling people he is a retired judge nobody remembers, trying to frame his family, then trying to frame Judge Timothy Ludick, Judge Stephen, and then Portage County Sheriffs. And it's nothing but the fucking drug cartel, where they say they have it all set up. They don't have jack shit. They don't have nothing set up. They're just bullshitting everybody. And that older African American man said he flat out in front of the cops, he works for Michelle. He's a hired henchman. He's a nobody. And Michelle may be a pimp. Not only just a prostitute, but she's a pimp. She's a stripper. She may be one of the pimps. Because they listen to her like she's in control, along with Alex. And it's just them scamming everybody with the drug cartels. Okay? They're nobodies. They're serial rapists, human traffickers, they're child molesters. And I'll tell you what, everybody stop turning them in. When you start turning them in, they'll get arrested. They'll send somebody else down here to take care of it. And you know what? And if all it does is chase them out of our area, and they have to go somewhere else, then people will live around here. Maybe our communities have become even more safer. Because would you want this to happen to you? Do you want it to happen to your mother, your daughter, your niece, your granddaughter, your friend? That the drug cartels breaking in, stalking people in their own home, selling their kids on kitty porn sites, going potty and going to the bathroom? Huh? Do you want to be sold on porn sites yourself? Do you want to wake up throwing up, heart racing, almost passing out, and bruises you can't explain, and you're going to the doctor, I don't know what's wrong with me, and because you never seen or talked to anybody? Huh? That here they have drugged you with roofies? Oh, and that retired sheriff I talked to? You do sleepwalk with roofies. Okay? That's along with all the other sheriffs I've talked to. They all know about them. Do you want somebody to slip something in your drink or stab you with a date rape drug and violate you? You wake up with bruises you can't explain, throwing up, heart racing, almost passing out, and infected, and you're going to the doctor. What on earth is wrong with me? Never seen or talked to anybody? They run a sextortion scheme of photoshopping and washing and roofing confessions. Nobody drugs anybody but the drug cartel and the cults. And you go to jail for that. You do realize these people have no authority and they have no power. And they have nothing admissible. And they're all fucking lying to all you people. I talked to a criminal attorney. Dave can't hire Pete on his own. He can't hire anybody. Nobody could be in my home. Even that retired sheriff. Nobody could be in your home but a protective custody case. Told you I've talked to other sheriffs, criminal attorney, the prosecutor's office. It's Fourth Amendment over the house. Nobody can be in your home. But protected custody cases with statements. It's not admissible. I'm going to